Curry, the long teardrop.
Let's see if CJ can change the tempo.
Try to go Josh Smith on Devin George right away. George knocking it away. Ricochet out to CJ. Running with Curry and reversing it up and in. The 2 fouls on Tolliver kind of short-circuited the Warriors a little bit. Fueled that 12-2 run. Lock and lob to Monte. Beautifully thrown by Devin George. Steph on the crossover goes by Crawford and lays it up and in. Everything. Monte 360. Dropped it off, got it back, put it in.
He's not bad.
How about that quickness?
Well, that's lightning quick.
Fun back and forth. Hunter rolling and finishing. The right-handed hammer off the Monte Ellis delivery. And Monte Ellis, you know, it's 2 different ways of getting in the paint. CJ Watson putting it in and drawing the foul.
And that's in the paint. Horford get down and play D.
Curry hit a jumper over him. Wow.
Horford was working and working, did everything he could. Curry, as the offensive player, has the advantage.
The degree of difficulty in Atlanta, they just throw it into a bigger body. Take your choice. And then Curry comes back for the rebound off the Horford miss. CJ, if you're going to play small and quick, those are the plays you have to make. CJ goes around Crawford and puts it up and in. Julia missing badly. Hunter setting CJ on his way. Running with Morrow. Going to this matchup. Biedrins plays him beautifully. He's got to give up the ball. Shot clock at 3. Joe Johnson step back. And Curry with a rebound. And here come the Warriors again. Step 3. And he got it. 12 straight. 18-point lead. Down to 2. Timeout Atlanta.
Well, he'd like to tip it to Smith now. And that's exactly what he does. I was going to say, Morrow could have come down to help.
Hunter with a rebound. Biedrins played Smith well. Throw ahead to CJ. Catching and finishing to tie the ball game.
There's your pass of the night. That's a post pattern, and it takes a lot of guts to throw it. He threw it over the top of 2. How about this pass? Coming right at you. Over the top of Horford and Johnson. And the reverse by CJ going 100 miles an hour.
Do you have any idea how good Steph Curry is? Oh, my goodness. What a pass. Curry down the lane to the lead.
What a fourth quarter he is having.
2 players honoring CJ. And somehow got through to Hunter. Baby hook, missing. Biedrins with a 2-hand follow.
The bounce came right back to his side of the basket. A nice follow-up.
You know where Atlanta's going. It's Johnson on the block.
CJ's helping out. He's got to stay right there and give help and force in the middle.
Monte with a steal. Beautiful defense, and then he's fouled. Monte Ellis with the steal. Johnson fouls him. And free throws to break the tie. Standing ovation at Oracle. A wild one on a Sunday night. Josh Smith, another rebound. Another 24 for Atlanta. 2 big rebounds by Josh Smith. Watch Joe Johnson again. Monte knocks it away. Monte in a foot race. Horford is running. Monte beat him.
A minute to go.
Nearly 18,000 standing and roaring at Oracle. Shot clock down to 9. Crawford runs into Hunter. Got it back. Down to 3. Horford from the foul line, missing. Rebound. C.J. Watson and Curry run into each other. And a technical foul on Crawford. And Curry bottoms it.
Is this kid cool or what? He's just remarkable.
Monte had the steal, and Horford's chasing him and tying the game.
Teams over the limit. Can't foul.
They ISO Joe Johnson. No one's behind Monte. Now Hunter comes to help. Johnson wheeling into traffic. He gets it back. He's lost his dribble, or has he? Kicking out. Crawford. 3. Misses. Rebound Monte. They've got to foul him. And they do. Hit the funny bone or something. And he drops in that free throw.
They need this one, too, for protection because Joe Johnson is deadly from 3 in the clutch, as he accounted for just a few minutes ago.
And Crawford is one of his last 6 shooting, but he can hit killer threes. And he got them both. It's to Crawford. Inside the three-point line. Josh Smith will shoot a 3. Miss it. Rebound Hunter. And he's fouled. He's got to make one. And he doesn't. So now this becomes a monster free throw. Chris is 75% on the year. Atlanta's out of timeouts. They're going to need a 3. The question is, would you foul then if you miss this free throw?
If they get near half court, yes, but not until.
He makes it. That's a moot point. Get away.
You get away. Make him use a little beautiful what Monte's doing here. That's smart.
Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Crawford 3. It doesn't matter. The Warriors come from 18 down. They own the fourth quarter. And they beat Atlanta 108-104. A 16-0 run in the fourth was the longest unanswered run this season in the final quarter. And the 3rd time this year they've come from 18 down. Beat Boston after trailing by 18. Beat Sacramento after trailing by 18. And Steph Curry and Monte Ellis simply brilliant. But it was Chris Hunter and Andres Biedrich playing together. The Warriors going big, having a difference in the fourth quarter.
Changed up a little strategy. They got the rebounds, then negated the big play of Horford and Smith inside.
And Jamie Sayers alongside Monte Ellis, who had all the key plays down the stretch. Jamie.
Well, Monte, this team was down 18 points at one point. How in the world did you guys come back and win this one?
Well, the young guys came in, brought us a lot of energy, got a lot of defensive stop, made baskets, and, you know, they gave us a chance to win. They took the lead, and it was all up on us, so we just had to pull it out.
Describe those final sequences. You get the steal and the basket to tie it, and then you get the lead and end up holding on for the win.
I mean, it was just one of the things that we had to do. We needed to get this win. We fought back too hard to let it slip away. We kept our confidence. Everybody figured we could win, and we stayed with it. You know, the steal, you know, we was fortunate to get it, go down, score the back, take the lead, and win the game.
I know last game you were coming back from the injury, feeling a little bit rusty. You said it was just one of those games. How badly did you want to come out and have a game like this tonight?
It wasn't really me having a game. It was just us getting a win. Really just get back on track, playing Warriors basketball, and, you know, give our fans something to cheer about. You know, the last few games they've been in it. We started the game off great, and then we slipped at the end. Thought we was going to get away from us tonight, but we stuck with it, played hard, and got the win.
Speaking of those fans, just describe what it's like to play in front of them night after night.
It's great. You know, they're 6th man of the year in my book. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't still be doing the things that we was doing, trying to, you know, scrap and do everything we can to try to win for them.
Well, congratulations on a great game, a great win for the Warriors.
Thank you.
Bob and Jim, back to you.